Hello, Mike and Lucy here, and today we're going to be building this Millennium Falcon next on Modeling with Mike. And hello, we're here at the workbench, and here's our Millennium Falcon 1/350th scale from Bandai. And I bought this for $11. It was on sale at Hobby Lobby through their website, plus shipping, and came out to around $15 or so, maybe a few bucks more. So my strategy on this, we're just going to build it straight out of the box. Straight out of the box, put the stickers on, and that'd be about it. Let's look at what we're going to need. Real simple. Sprue cutters, my DIY sanding stick, and Tamiya extra thin. That's it. That's it. Plus our model. So let's open this up, see what we got. The instructions are on the lid, so we'll just put the lid right here. If you remember the Bandai video, we did the first part of this already. So we'll take out, there's the stickers. And yeah, okay. Looks like they're a little better than the Gundam one was. So let's start, shall we? First we did this bottom piece, or maybe it's the top. I think it's the bottom. And we got 3 or 4 pieces stuck on there. So let's move on. So we need A3 number 15. A3 number 15. This piece right here. We're just gonna go to town here. That looks like it goes right here on the front. Oh, I see. Slides right in there like that. Boom. Okay, and we get our Tamiya extra thin. Make sure that stays in there. Now we need A316, which is same part, opposite side. Now that we know how it goes, well, this should be rather easy. This should be rather quick because there's only 3 sprues that we need to deal with, and one of them is basically the other side of that. So this here, just like last time, we stick it in like so, slide it in. Get her to my extra thin. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, A214. There's A2 and 14, right there in the corner. I believe this goes right in these 2 protrusions go right into those slots. Right in like that. Nice, nice, nice. Build my extra thin. A2 number 2. That's this circular piece right there. This is just pretty self-explanatory. 3 protrusions, 3 slots in the back. Boom, boom, boom. They really couldn't have made it any easier. Bandai for you. Well engineered, well produced, well molded kits. And little to my extra thin. Okay, off to the next picture here. A2 number, well, hold it. Let's go A213. A2 number 11 is going to go into A213. There's A213, A211, which is this part right here. There's a slot, there's a protrusion. Bingo bango. Put a little my extra thin in there, and then A213 right there. Slides right in there, like so. And a little extra thin in there. All right, now need A319. That's this piece right here, which is just the other side. That goes in just the same way as this one did. We have a slot there into these 2 tabs. Boom. Now let's get them in there. There we go. Now this is why I also use, there we go. This is another reason why I use Tamiya Extra Thin, because that one didn't want to go in there very tight. There we go. It's snapped in finally, but let's put some Tamiya Extra Thin on there. Make sure that boy stays in. As Moosey enjoys his playtime. Okay, that's all of part A. We're going on to part B. We need A1 number 1. Okay. A1 number 1. The bottom side of the main ship hull. Make sure we sand everything down, so everything on these is engineered to fit perfectly. We got A2 number 6. That could be this part we took out of the box. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, that's the other side. It goes, have a slot here. That slides into that. Right like that. Coming together nicely. Oh yeah. Okay. A2 number 6, A2 number 8. A2 number 8 is this right here. And we will sand her down. And that goes into this area right here. Should go into that area right there pretty easily. Ah, okay, got to turn it over. Goes detail side down. There we go. And definitely got to put in some extra thin on this one. Put it in there. There we go. Okay, now A27. That's the other side right there. That's going to go in this other side. Detail side down. Extra thin. Okay, there we go. And that does it for that section. Now, it wants us to put these two together. So here we go. Pretty self-explanatory. All these fit into all these and vice versa, and we squeeze it all together. There we go. Now, we're going to put some extra thin in the seams. Make sure it stays, what goes together stays together. Okay. Now, we go. Okay, A2 number 9. That's this one right here. It's going to go on one of these side openings. Oh, again, I'm putting it in on the wrong side. My bad. Well, let's try this side. Hey, it works much better when you put it in the right way. Duh. I am not normally this incompetent, but you know, A212. Let's A3, A212 right here. We're getting pretty close to being done with this. That goes into here. Notice how that these slots are configured. Just slides right in. Bingo bango. Excellent kit. Okay. Then A210, which is this part, the other side. This part here is going to go this goes on the bottom, slides right in there. And put our my extra thin on. And then we can move on to the next part. We need A3, 17. That's these guns here. And wow, I mean, hey, These are nice. These are nice little kits. I highly suggest them for burnout. You know, if you're having burnout, do one of these. Peg goes into the hole on top. And right like that, boom. My extra thin in there. Okay. And A320. That's this part right here. This little radar dish. And the protrusion goes down in here. This hole here. Boom. Just like that. Get a little extra thin around the base there. And that's not going anywhere. Okay. Last part of the kit is another set of guns on the bottom. That's this one right here. It's the last piece, which would be A3 number 18. And this goes into that hole there. Just press it in. To my extra thin on there. You have the Millennium Falcon. Now let's get the base together. Here, get out the bottom here. And your stick. I'll put this. Well, that goes wherever you want it. You got 3 spaces to put it. I'm going to put it in the front here. Forward here. Little to my extra thin, because I'm not going to move it. Once it's in there, it's in there. Then we have our place for the Falcon to sit. And this goes in there and it moves around freely and it fits into that hole. Boom. You have the Millennium Falcon. There it is, folks. Done. Now, I thought I was going to have time to put on the stickers, but I don't. So I am going to put the stickers on off camera, and I will show you this, show you the completed version on the next video, which will be DIY clamps. So I'll put everything away and we'll turn around, meet you on the other side of the table, and we'll go over what we did here. But I'll be right back. All right. As you can see, it's not a bad model. It's an easy build, quick build, and a fun build, to tell you the truth. And let's go over some facts about it while I put it up here before I drop it and wreck it all. Which, knowing me, I probably do. I spent a total of about 15 bucks on the kit. That's including shipping. I encourage you all to try that for yourselves. I'm going to leave a link to it in the video description. I highly recommend it. I enjoyed myself, and as you can see, it took maybe half hour, 45 minutes at the most, and it's done. But you know, we got to put on stickers yet, so there's probably 30 stickers on there, so it's probably going to be another half hour to do that. So you're looking at an hour and a half at the most to get this all the way done. And that's just building and stickers. If you want to do weathering, that's extra time, but hey, you know. Have you built your own Millennium Falcon? Tell me about it in the comments. Always love to hear from you. Always. And let's go with the next video. Homemade clamps. You'll love this. Homemade clamps with binder clips and popsicle sticks. And I'll throw in some rubber bands too. Want to know how I'm going to do it? I'm not going to tell you. You got to tune in, find out. Channel update. I took a big deep dive into the metrics of the channel, and here's where we're at right now. 341 subs. We have 12,000 plus views. This is since January 1st when we started the channel. And we have 945 watch hours. We're so close to 1,000. We're so close to 1,000. The next big numbers are gonna be 500 subs, 15,000 views. Yeah, I wish I had 15,000 watch hours, but 1,000 watch hours. And once we hit that, make some more goals to hit. That's how you do it. So, we're going the right way. We're going the right way. I think we're gaining momentum. Don't forget the live stream on Thursday. We're gaining momentum on that. We're getting new viewers every week for that. So don't forget to tune in, join the fun. I'll be thinking of a subject to do in the next couple of days. And even if I do think of a subject, we're probably going to spend 15, 20 minutes on it and then go down a rabbit hole. That's the way it usually works. But hey, that's the way I wanted it. I wanted it nice and relaxed and informal. So that's all I got for this one. It was a nice build and nice of you to tune in. Thank you very much for that. So you know what we always say around here. Never stop pushing your modeling boundaries. And until next time, bye-bye.